pro sambai marinal hakilo ba kan jumalu ngamole Madi Jobarteh fana ya tata jele e ko lafta arresta ni aje ma samba ko sa ajato mantar kende ari mbake anen kirkiro le be nyola demande so wolem ko di membe kere hani sa bare ngajele comme bi fana murtaje ita e ko katam e be patrol ke kan zafone motol londi madila bunnaro ka intimidate ala korda bunnar ana dingol bije ana signol le bije a hormonyol ana bunya mol bije amam mofa amam molana ful kasara amam kuke dal mensa warrant to be under such situation but hani say ngajele they are doing all these things to trample on his ala privacy and everything nali akalamuta barona ne afara la ko Madi moti mengalon ko lafta ko may kan la mengalon ko safo na manke ku sotorenti on defona ta interview ko may men fonni hani newspaper Madi munin banko lansaroldi abana fana dingol na abare dingol ala mol bebe nim banko la ka yele mawro wulo bebe janna so o de kala moti membe la fela nim banko la nambarola o nim banko e bula tarde kono o so. But Ngajele, the president, is persistent, going after people. We don't know what is his interest. Barola interest moment in Malo. Because ita ko mo Canadian. And we mantra ke kanyam. Jibu kasodo, kurang buka sodo. Ilaman sa kuna tilimbali abe kerinje. But you only go after one section of the society. Ye nka menje jang, if on kana ko kare musum kanyawalti. I more like Nafulo Kasar Sunyale. Yeah. Baro is never interested in things like that. Ala Minister Dobota Jang Abasanyang. Equire contract or award our own company. Police ya kumani sinya kile for B. Ima kumani koteng. Iye simulo kuoka wanyale yafa. Banide kodrong. Ye kuma fodrong asafu police ye kumandi. Iye interrogate. Iye ibe mol la bail sol revoke la jene. Ibe mol detain la jene. Ibe mol sambala communicado. And so on. Anonimbe abebe ke kamena nyaton ko yakoto on the Gambia Police Force walam Ablay Sanyang. Ablay Sanyang man sa killing jamane buka dunia bang. Ablay Sanyang janning Adama Barola man seya ibe balukan. Ablay Sanyang nimbangko man ningkol kamem fa buka tu kela baraka tu folale. Akada iliga si kendo ti koma. Banim batara ya membebe ke kan Gambia banko ka Ablay Sanyang as the Inspector General of Gambia Police Force atelebe nimbe ke ka ni diam de ka ko ha ni Ablay data casual leave lela o so o atama tela o time le kani arrest ke fine o kono ba membe je solem for DIG lem because nga kala mu da kabire sabal arrest he was at PIU even on weekends abe jelela because ako he was gloating angal ka gloating. So Akadabe, he was happy with Sabala arrest. But ni ko tell him Inspector General of Police, you tell him Gambia Police ol nyato. Whether in inyala la moy komalem tilimbali abekeka you fail to address that, you will be held responsible for that. Ablay Sanyang malum for your lonjele, that is going to be your responsibility. Nim moli e kungodile nengo bonda kono. Denila kumurundi. Nimbabe jala tokana la ko jelal. Iyedeke jela se figurehead and they are doing other things. And like I said on my write-ups, you cannot be unaware of some of these things happening. Equemul loyalty, and you serve all this period in police. People are trampling on people's rights. Ila consensus for Madino Lakoni, this is not right. How do you feel? Kamol bondi la family ko imam mofa. Imam mula na fulu kasara. Iman dimba bondi. Iman fa man sakunda bondo lekala. To ko mengalon ko mole election ko to remove Jame. So Baro bole ke kan sign ako mo kanof. Nda interview Baro in 2016 when he was elected. I vividly remember that day. And even my colleague Akwasi Saponya interviewed for Focus on Africa. Baron kuma follow kedamendi walem ko. There is nothing working in the Gambia. There is no democracy, no respect for human rights and rule of law. I still have that thing. And I even when ECOMIC came, I interviewed the head of the contingent, Colonel Saidi Maigamoro. He was from Niger. But a sign, Nimmo diamuta. Eko itelem. Andung, you see, you are not doing well, Adama Barrow. If you are doing well, people mola diamo be kanyana. If you did a long musol finite ko GTG. Ibol telling ka. Of course, il a responsibility lempurejo provide ole. Kuranko is a problem. Sunyaro membe caring. Because yalo manin kol kom. Ale mola kodo membuluma kalang. You don't want people to speak, but you will speak. The corruption of member caring, people will talk about it. The inefficiency in your government, mol bafalal. Along kuma fulalem, career kodo domole, and in kodo domotabule. These are completely different things. So whatever men don't men be, time doesn't run against the state. Ela mansayate tula forever. Mansayani be banale. The presidency be banale. Molka bero fa moele. Levi manawasa nyolfele. Imela time from something happened to them. So, ini mol ya domandoma ayafata mol. Mole maral jawoke nimbanko kanne. You know what happens to them now? Ila walla labun kono sise wala ka kilo laje. Mole mol tora nimbanko kane, mol jihadi nimbanko kane, kobe ke mola. You know what is happening to those people today? Talinjalo le jalo la wala bunkono. Anim babal. Wala bije. Ning ebe nyaton kayala, you are entrusted with leadership. There are certain things you cannot do. Mona dafale ko adama for your bank your scapegoat for mala nyadi banjalam. That is the only guy they went after. Sanji warawula. Banko men along ko. Mo e ka ake palaso to le bi. Jandin karwora ya ja bunjangolo. I kuja maka fon. Mol be tubabu do be kote le buko keno wolle la jobe teata wolti mol ni la business wol be gambe ka kote le buko keno but on the Barrow but abebe kwel because nin ku bambalte kering bari fata molla fata Madi Jobarteh fata Mamadou Sabal fata Bora fata molla comme quand même fo ni mal la fi moli fm fo mebe da mebe bola wolto kabiri be rent collect wala mola haju taken. So now you are there, you don't want to do the right thing and you don't want people to talk about it. What a cannot. This is not your family property. Hani keo fa mol kanyo sabal. Sabanyo sabo ka dunje. Sako bango be la ko. So you have to man up. Abla sanya even in ko membela fata mola. Ablay Sanyang, Inspector General of Gambia Police Force, ebe tilimbalia mena tu. Yedingul le soto, ebadung le soto. Ku kilim bukatu, mansa kilin jamane bukatu. Mole ko kenim banko kanjang, things mengalonko is gonna haunt them. Atu. Come ngamen for Barrow is not interested in leadership. Barrow be interested in menodrong. Kado mokela. I remember this. Ndata wala da ning Barrow ka mole ko ha nte jamme bonle single-handedly. Amanke tonyati. Look, I went to this man's office, Churchillstown, Lower Siloka, with my DW cameraman. I even asked him on that day. I vividly remember jambana kola tabe olung. Kombangol gamine plazas. That's what they cook. After the interview, what do you think is gonna, from Kayako Jamme is an entrenched dictator. Yamre Baboninola. Ala kuma follow get a menti. Along a man jumping in counter about I have fit. I have fit to remove Jamme. Okay. People many along ko ilote ye baro deda. Even ala outfit anaka mendum fang. Biayo leka jawoti. Maybe most people don't know. There was a time, a picture for even there was one particular picture along is about Barrow. It was trending. Apollo Lebal. Hanala Apollo from Amajarano. They had to give, I don't want to mention that person's name. Kavire picture ta yaki o marile. Wale o picture ta Photoshop ka fenkendi. Because Barrow ni Apollo Lebe no time. Hani Apollo from Amajarano. Until totally. So ini baby caring. So iko mo Canadian. And you are not doing the right thing. Tilimbalia mbebe kerim bankoka. It's wrong. Fata mola. If you don't want people to talk, please leave. Period. Madi, I was listening to Madi's audio this morning. It's very sad. comme nga même podo among crime commit member waran la pour police ole moto on number plate moto tar lo ala korda bundato ibe lorin je ba hara am a jato fo man tar sahari iba samala mulal ay muneki why you so obsessed with this man Madi Jobarteh Bora Sisao Mamadou Sabali these three people but you see hakilo today yalo nga foyle Omar al-Bashir mansaya mburo wala ni la mansaya boyta the price of bread just went up people molio takataka that's what led him they pushed him out of office Ben Ali of Tunis, you know, everybody know about the history of the Arab Spring. Fruit seller and police musol na da tamo ma raw. Mano essence oba fonka. Ben Ali bot la mansia boyd. Hosni Mubarak la mansia boyd. Gaddafi knew to daje. So Hosni Mubarak himself died. Even Alafa adimu menga tarije Gamal, he could not ko betinyar. You know, Ngalneko, you are not interested in fighting corruption. You are not interested in governing that country. Jiko, Kuranko, Kumantataka. Maben fena fo waron koto drong. Ila problem mo yota yala molka. But again, as a point, so if anybody is telling you you can just intimidate Gambians or even menke kan yamera nine bar na Gambian be sila leke fana batande. Menkere no nanata kila kotenki. Maral jawol menkere hani other part of the world among Fulanjam. Saddam Hussein, where is it now? Fidel Castro, Alamanse afenkital. So it's a quite more coming for more build than the president. El cardio fai, Yakije, Ibarako Makino, because you know the parliamentary election in Mark Emo Wino. You want to take credit for that. Yako Canadian. For them better than money. And the mantrake kanyam. So, you know, Mola Molbula. Ning you are borrowing leave from Makisal, it's not going to work for you. Because ya de robang go for Benyan. Kana mul detendi. But in Namera for an Katale bell. Yalo ning Katabe Mola, a keko kabakono. Well, mi bukeje. Because amuta abula. Nene ya de me fongula problem okon. Atuja, ebeta atula kanu kulunyo okon. So mula mulbula. Focus on mole mem foye. But ni me hakilot. Ni in 2016 is after Alh Bora. Because yalo imalon ko molbe siri menkan. Men ka sida lol ke tulo dia ko la foye. Membe kere on the ground. Eta ralito jana sando de yame bulo raw yame walam kumoti. The bigger problem you to Kombole and other parts of the country, even those people in the provinces. But somebody just put their barrow never land. Well, they can remember them. Tomorrow's illiterate is not a man who can't read, but a man who has not learned how to learn. And we made the harm, multi the harm. Niasia, you know, me, I'm a journalist. And so many other people are there. But you know, we will put aside journalism and be a mock wrecker. You can ask them to define that word for you. We will do that. Because we look at you like that. It haven't seen other, the more don't see other, I don't care. Honey Filimingo doesn't do that. Mano, Filimingo, Mukuno, the Mengalangala Sinkilona. The law will engava a Sakulaka, Katar Forokono, a Conca Jampalaka, a Kamala Tonk, a Kokan, I lo a Sinkilo like Sino. If you Google it, you will see what is you will know what is a Flamingo. You know, Tilimbali am bebe caring. Fata mola. I'm emphasizing this. Fata mola. Mola bula. Ebe mola mutale kesini dula kilim prumu. Yeah. Eko moli ele mindless speak. Democracy. Menga ne defon fenker. Eko e jame boni nye yede kije. Sa eko mo Canada. Oto buje ko. Ni manke ila family hani fala tamu. You don't ini mole dental because ini mole dental ini fadi sako posisco mengalongo is like this leadership. You will get out of that office if you are allergic to democracy. Well, kumo fonte nyinyala kodenki because horomanta ya baro bola tilinka mola silang. Leadership goes with responsibility. Nyaje mulboka kuma fo at the time ebe nane nimfo le 2021 ikamvat nko eko kanake mansala mansati. You did not like it. But that is it. You had even more control, more better remote controller to do other things. It's not going to happen. And people have other means. So in the kana mamre any more before a lot. Asaballe, Momoru Sabali, Bora Sao, Madi Jobarteh. Fatani Murna. Ila Bataria Membela Mansakundako, you have to address that first. Chilimbalia Membija, you have to address that first. Here you leave people alone. If you address this electricity problem, the water problem, the inefficiency, corruption of Membija, we will be at another level. So Willem, Bora Fele, they trample on his rights. They cannot even charge him because they don't have anything against him. But even seeing ye kosembo wallahi Alh Bora semmetebo. Oxygen fonyo mengalong ko eka eki enioji eka sele ito buko dino e fon la fang ni mo bulo biti nu la fang even 5 seconds ni manta ma me siketo ebe dingul le soto ni ba dingul le soto so kube kula kube kuto ni yake mola nindo yam fara dota yam fara andal be sila rimmembela walamde e menga men sunya yamurundi ni menga mentana ni bansakunda feng you return it back because battery amenkeda with these commissions and orders what ekela kote momo saida inodo ni momo e mulla koporo buluma kalang you have to return it back wala be kel so baro fon la fiya be moment ko tara nata walamde ni anyora bota ndulato what is going to happen to him next iganda ko lonjuna transo de la poso ko ni te la poso jija sa wuli tamu je yo bonne mun tol mo te la jojube e de ka bungol mello e de ka fengol menke e ko mo kanof mo be ke sendela e de mela asset declare and so on so wala na mol fatela fata sabal fata borala fata Madi Jobarteh e be kara ko bi ala ni Madi Jobarteh because when you are nowhere this guy was speaking. And he is the first person mangela incompetence kabring de me yejindi jan kabring gambe be bulo ko sile bulo rawra ko ni wonde ye kaja firo bela kanya bari maji biya même pas bebe findik. This man spoke about everything in that country. Hani susula ni ama mari sula yalo dame de barako betele ko ka Madi Jobarteh den yami ro siwati no mo be bu kama fata mola doko membe nya sola muna nya bu koje men ba fole gas kuma ne yasin era si Madi intimidate no on the table because no le matela karantit nin ne lo nengolo kan mo nengoylo Madi le nengolo tete nim fahamuro adela fahamute sabali the same thing Bora the same thing so you go all what I'm going to do now I'm going to use police against them masikoi ya hakilo ni moto abe buluje so well come for drone yana Bora is still detained. It's almost 5 days now or so. Hanisai, yeah, somebody even reminded me, somebody also said, yeah, Kerfatu Faranese, because I had even live in Chama phone Kerfatu yesterday. It's very true. It is national broadcast at EOK Tati. Opposition la voice book for yes, I will let you come more thing. For the Malonko Angel come in creative destruction, all we care inside. People don't have time for this conventional television because it's about content. More Kamelamon. Read television, you can manage that, but what is going to come from social media? You cannot control that. You can shut down this. You're using Pura to do all these things. You're causing more trouble for yourself. Bigger trouble. Because if you near more push for more sister, well, I don't think you'll be able to handle this cyber warfare. And you more RSB, Bora RS Lab, is going to your records. This is going to tarnish your image. You have no regard for anything. Barote mo bulo la tolomi jang ha kemelo sunya never, he will never do that. And ada fala mo le ko ji problem mo jam felenga sol fale science hani. Be maborim battery akoma dra de kukeno la bankoka. Eko ha because of media almost oppositional. Ide media kulo jani le sako ba fala. Afuela mole na come chame memfu. Let them come and talk. But they don't want to be held accountable. Eka wuli million di mole jane ko eko alta gadi no kanu wuli ekodo ye pradol se siya kang. Garden watering can kwendo for mole bukaso no. Niko eko na interview la. So people who are available mole bole interview la. And you cannot do anything about that. Mara hakil duo. Mara niko eko mole mara nyabe nya mole be volunteer de bole. Bi hani dingo. Ye dingo me wulu. Na be ngunu mo le ka men kala na tama ngunu na after sare na ka sile na diam, you know. So pare ko ka force le ka mo le